Well, looking at Vanessa Williams right now, she looks so composed, and so calm, and the hair's in place and all of that. Take us to a time in Eraser, though, and it was totally opposite, and you're saying to yourself, how do I get out of this? Sometime on the set where maybe it really was kind of rough.
A lot of it was on the run, absolutely.
Especially maybe at the end in the dock sequences.
That was a long, hard sequence because we shot, I think, 6 weeks down at nighttime in the docks, and you know, it's kind of dismal down there, and damp, and foggy, and achy, and you know, coming down slippery steps, making sure that you don't slip and fall, knowing that you had to get the take without injuring yourself, but also, you know, without injuring anybody else. That's when, you know, the focus really needs to click in.
And during the times when you're not on camera, what in the world do you do in an environment like that to just keep your sanity?
You hang out with some of the guys, talk about you know, other movies that they've done, go read books. I read lots of books in my trailer. Spent a lot of time on the phone. You know, Arnold had a gym that he actually has, that he brings on set, so you could always go in and do a couple reps if you...
Now this big screen career is important to you. Now, after having done it, are you still saying, yeah, this is for me?
Yeah, I think I'm doing a movie with Lawrence Fishburne next month, and which is completely different. It's Harlem in the 1930s, and I play a nurse.
And it's called?
Gangster. And it's somewhat of an action-adventure film, certainly not on this level, but and I'm not, you know, not needed to run and be in such peril like I was for this one. Yeah.
Do you think people watching Eraser, who maybe have some kind of an involvement with a witness protection plan, might find themselves saying, get me out of here, I don't even want to get close, I can't trust or believe anything anybody says?
Well, I hope it's accurate. I mean, it gives you a little insight into what it might be like. In the one scene that when Lee Cullen, my character, says, you know, I was doing the best that I thought for my country, you guys didn't protect me, now I have to give up my entire life because of this one particular decision. That's not fair, you didn't tell me, and I don't want to, goodbye. That was, you know, that's a tough decision for anyone to think about. What would they do? They had to give up their entire identity, not contact any of their family or friends again, and lead a different life.
And working with Arnold now, were there any surprises during the shoot for you? Or did you pretty much know who he was? And
for him,
surprises for you?
I mean, surprises about Arnold. You know, I knew he was a larger-than-life character. I knew that I'd heard that he has a great sense of humor. I knew that he was disciplined, and you know, and he looked certainly like he would be certainly disciplined to have you know, the bodybuilding training that he does have. But his, I think it's his warmth and his sex appeal that I kind of discovered being around him every day. That I, you know, kind of saw him as this icon, this. You know, action-adventure star, but didn't really know the man behind it, and he's got a tremendous heart.
Well, I wondered if you had any contact with him, because is it true that Maria Shriver herself had thought of you?
Yeah, Maria and Bobby were throwing out names for the co-star for the next film, and my name came up, and I had worked with Bobby on the Special Olympics Christmas album a couple of years before that. And my agent said that it still hadn't been cast, and you know, it was certainly open if I wanted to come out and read for it. And I had to convince Copelson, the producer and the director, that I could pull it off, and because they only knew me as a singer.
Now, on your way to the big screen, what is the smartest thing you've done? Was it the Broadway Kiss of the Spider Woman, the country music, the pop songs? What's the thing that has proven to be the most valuable to you on your way up?
Well, country I haven't hit, but
well, I can't tell the difference between pop and country sometimes anymore. Excuse me.
I'd say what's been the most gratifying and fulfilling was Broadway, because it was a lifelong dream, growing up outside New York City and seeing Broadway shows every year, and getting a chance to do such a great role and get tremendous reviews. And I mean, I didn't want to get off Broadway. I mean, I had to, you know, I unfortunately had an album that needed to be promoted, and I had, you know, been putting it off and off, but I would have stayed on Broadway longer.
Just a couple of seconds, you're talking to a Kansas City audience, and they know John Kander, who's from Kansas City. Did you have a chance to meet John?
Oh, yeah. John changed a lot of the keys, and when I,
Good.
yeah. And he's a wonderful man, so talented. I didn't know he was from Kansas City.
Yeah, indeed he is.
All right,
We're very proud
wonderful
of him.
guy. Yeah.
Vanessa Williams in Eraser. Good for you. We'll
Thanks
watch
a
you
lot.
on the big screen. And don't leave at the end. She sings. Don't leave the theater too soon. I'm John Tibbetts for KCTV5 in Los Angeles.